Don't be a fence sitter. Now, I'm going to use abortion as an example here. There's a spectrum on abortion, right? Abortion's completely wrong, no exceptions, this, that, and the third, and abortion's great, we should do it up to pregnancy, right? There's a difference between, being in the middle and being a fence sitter. So, being more towards the movie, like, well, abortion's wrong, but we can have exceptions for this. So this is the spectrum of abortion is wrong. You're kind of over here, right? Not all the way over here. But fence sitters, the spectrum's here. Fence sitters, they go here. They go off the spectrum like, I'm not going to comment. I don't have an opinion on it, this, that, and the third. And the truth is, they actually do have an opinion, but they're too scared to espouse it. You don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be the guy that says, oh, well, I don't want to offend anyone, so I'm not going to say what I believe, this, that, and the third. Don't be that guy. Because you're just some jelly-legged nerd you have nothing to stand for when you're a fence sitter. And this is why the libtards have taken over. Because we have a bunch of fence sitters that are like, well, I don't want to offend anyone, so I'm not going to say what I believe. Now, I think definition of fence sitting is not taking a position, not actually believing in a position, but I'm going to say it's having a position but not articulating it, being scared to articulate it. And you look at examples, like, it's always funny because we look at, like, Trump, right? And people are like, there's this group of people, right? And one guy's kind of musters up the courage. He's like, I know how people feel about Trump. I don't agree with everything, but I think he was a good president. Another guy's like, yeah, I kind of agree with that. Yeah, I do think, yeah, he was a good president. Another guy's like, yeah, I agree. So you have a whole group of guys, and all of them think Trump's a good president, but they're all like, oh, I don't want to offend anyone. I don't want people think I'm a racist or misogynist, so I'm not gonna say it. But everyone actually agrees. That's kind of why we're in a situation we're in now. Everyone's kind of scared, because the truth is, most people think this is ridiculous. Men can't be women. The average person understands that. But the thing is, the average person is scared of getting canceled, is scared of getting silenced. So when people start talking, the side that's really loud are the people that say, it is okay. It's great. They're loud, but it's a minority. While the majority is silent. Therefore, the minority starts taking over the majority. It seems like it's taking over the majority. But it's smoke and mirrors, right? So if we want to really start moving society back to sanity, we need to stop fence sitting. We need to get up and say, I believe this. And then be willing to debate. Someone goes like, no, I don't believe in that because of this. Can have actual discussion. Because it's the same thing with weaseling. Okay, let's take it away from social issues and look at more like an issue like, well, do you believe in, I don't know, Jesus' resurrection? Okay, I'll take it to a religious space because these are the debates I'm familiar with. You don't be the guy because this is another form of fence sitting. It's weaseling. So instead of saying, well, I'm not really taking positions, like, well, I kind of believe this. I think this is probably true, but I don't really know. That's weaseling. That's another form of fence sitting, because you're not really holding a position, are you? You're saying, well, kind of, probably. So you can't really argue against someone, because someone's going to be like, okay, well, you say, well, I kind of believe, I kind of don't believe, I probably not the empty tomb. And then someone comes like, oh, well, the empty tomb has plenty of evidence here, this, the polemic, this, that, and the third. And then the guy's like, well, okay, I'm not really taking a position. I don't really believe. But then they're still saying, well, Jesus didn't rise from the dead. But they still make claims. That's called weaseling. So there's fence sitting and weaseling. But weaseling is a subsection of fence sitting. Don't be a fence sitter. Actually take positions that you believe in and defend them.